So I've created a document in Google. Now, how can I share it in Blackboard in the way that is easiest for my classmates to use it when I embed it in the discussion forum? Well, first, I've got to go up to press share and change the setting because the default setting in Google is private to only me. So you don't want to make the mistake of just copying this address up here. It will not allow others to view your link. So you need to go over to share and you'll find a dialog box that looks like this. And in that dialog box, you'll see a place where you can change the setting. And we're going to go in and change that setting to very simple, anyone with a link. Public on the web is unnecessary. We don't need the whole world to see this. Private means no one can look at it. So I click anyone with a link. I can also change what kind of access they have. I can let them view it. I can let them comment on it. That can be really cool because your classmates can add comments in there. And or if I want to let someone edit it, if I'm working on we're working on a document together, I select Can Edit. So I've got lots of options. It really doesn't matter which of the three access options you choose. What matters, we'll keep it at Can View, what matters is anyone with the link. That way when you create the link and post it into the course, it will work. It will take your classmates to your actual draft. So I'm going to click Save now, and Google's going to generate for me an address. And it's already selected for me, so I can just hit copy right in my browser or on my computer, whatever your keys for copying are. I'm going to copy that link and then I'm going to click done. And I'm going to go over to Blackboard now to the discussion forum I want to contribute in. Now you can see in here that I've called up I've hit the reply button and I'm ready to post my draft. Now before I put my link in there, I want to go over here and give my post a unique title. So I might call it Jim's Paper 1 Draft 1 or whatever you want to call it. But it's so important when you post to a forum that you always give your post, whether it's a primary post with a draft or a reply comment to a classmate, give it a title so that it's easier to see it, to understand it, and have a sense of what it's about. 5 million RE quotes are really frustrating for everybody. It's hard to read, it's hard to find things. Okay, let's get back to creating the link. Now, one of the things a lot of you are doing is just pasting the link into Blackboard. And the problem with that is that that often will not be saved by Blackboard as a link. And your classmates will then need to copy and paste the link into the browser. That's a hassle. And often doesn't work for people depending on their browser. So what you want to do is embed your link to your document as a link. And the way to do that is actually to create some text and then select the link button to turn that text into a link to your document. And it looks the cleanest and it works the best. So I'm going to say here is my first draft, semicolon, I would love some help with connecting to the course readings more effectively. So I really want some help on that. I hope my group mates will chime in. Now I go back and I'm going to select the text that I want people to be able to click and go to my document. Well, obviously my first draft is the place. I go to this little button over here and I click that button and it gives me a new dialog box. First thing I'm going to do in that dialog box is paste in my link. So now my link is pasted in. The second thing I'm going to do is change this target window to say open in new window. When I set a link as open in new window, that really helps out my classmates because then instead of replacing Blackboard in my browser, the move to the Google Doc creates a separate tab and my classmate can still jump back and forth from where they were in Blackboard to my document. And that's really the easiest way. And then it's always a good idea to give your link a title. It seems to work better in Blackboard when it has that. And so I go over here and I click insert. But before I do that, one more time, I click in and paste in my address. I select the open in a new window, and I give my link a title. I go over here, I click insert, and ta-da, there it is. Well, what if I'm worried whether or not that link works the way I want it to? How can I check that? There's a preview button over here that opens up a little preview dialog box, and I can click on my link and make sure it works. And voila, it works. Triumph. Notice how clean and easy that looks for my classmates too, right? They don't have to deal with a big long address. They just click on my link and it takes me there. So quickly to review, I give my post a title. I write a sentence about my draft that I want people to think about. I select the words I want to turn into a link. I click on the link button. Where is it? Sorry. Click on the link button, paste in the link, select the target outside of Blackboard, and I'm off to the races. When this is all done, I click my submit button, and my classmates have an easy, successful, efficient way to read my documents. And my instructor has it, so he can give me credit for doing the work and respond or reply with advice if he wants to. Thanks for your time. I know this kind of technical stuff can be a little dry and boring, but it's essential to our community building in the class. See you out in the course. Bye.